every day is part of show prep for this program, and also, for my own personal desire to figure out what these candidates are running on. I go and I do homework. I research. I go to their sites, and I try to find out what their policies are going to be on a myriad of different issues. Now, if you've tried to do this, okay, type in Biden 2024, Trump 2024. It's going to take you to a landing page where they want you to give money. And there's basically no way out of that landing page where they're asking for your money. You have to continue to try to, do a search, and eventually you come up with their campaign websites. Now, on those sites, both Trump and Biden, basically nothing. They've got few policies there. And if you'd like to use the phrase broad strokes, you can't even use broad strokes. It's basically nonsensical. No substance whatsoever in regards to what they want to do on anything. Well, not necessarily true. What they want to do, but they're not telling you how they're going to go about doing it. Again, I know I mentioned this before. I talked about business plans here on the program. It was a great scene in the television show Entourage, where one of the characters is asking a successful business owner about, for money, in essence, of starting a business. And he goes off on this rant, basically explaining, how a business plan works and how you're supposed to formulate some things. Well, in essence, what we've got right now between Trump and Biden is nothing but broad strokes. Essentially, they are running on hope and change. Sound familiar? Remember Barack? Hope and change. Again, you harken back to that period of time, the Great Recession, financial crisis, banks being shut down, war in Iraq, Barack Obama and the people that handled his campaign. It was genius, quite frankly, as far as campaigning is concerned. Basically run on nothing. Run on nothing. Hope and change, and essentially it means something different to each and every individual. So whatever your hope and change is might be different to that person's hope and change, but hey, he's for me. And we always go back to that interview with Peggy Joseph at the Obama rally in Sarasota, Florida, that went viral. Yeah, it's the greatest moment of my entire life. I'm going to support him. He's going to support me. I'm not going to have to worry about my mortgage and my car bill and all that stuff. And again, it worked. It worked really well for Barack Obama. So again, we have a debate. We have a debate that's going to be taking place a week from now. And I'm going to be honest with you, I'm dreading it. I'm dreading it. The media can't wait. Media can't wait. The cable news networks can't wait. They're lining up all of their so-called experts and who won, who had the best one-liners. Do we honestly think that we're going to gain anything from this at all? Do we think that there's going to be any sort of Socratic debate, any real discussion of issues and the problems facing this country? These two can't even, I'm being honest, both of them, they can't even put it up on their website. I'll give credit where credit is due. You compare and contrast all of the things that RFK Jr. has on his website, which is a hell of a lot more detailed than these two guys. What does that say? What does it say about us? What does it say about us? So we're out there supporting candidates that won't even tell us what we're going to do. They throw out things. They float stuff, like we've made fun of Trump and he's eliminating the income tax and replacing it with tariffs. And, they've had to bring people on CNBC and interviewing people saying, are you kidding me? And again, they haven't taken it any further than that. Basically, you're just trying out ideas to see what's going to stick. Again, Biden. Well, we're gonna, we talked about immigration. Oh yeah, now we're gonna do this with immigration and basically doing DACA all over again. It'll get overturned in the courts, but that's okay. We're just again pandering for votes at this point in time. Don't you? All due respect to these candidates here, as much respect as I can actually give them. Don't you think you owe it to the American people to put out some details in regards to what you want to do? That was Karl Rove did a piece today, Wall Street Journal, talking about the debate. Get ready for Thursday and have your popcorn ready. Popcorn ready. I'm going to have my barf bag ready. That's what I'm going to have. This thing devolves into, hey, I'm going to make fun of your kid and you're a convicted felon. And it turns into one big, kindergarten name calling fiasco. How does that look for this country? How does that look for, what's his name? Used it all the time. The American brand, that this is how, this is going to transpire. Again, I'm waiting. And every day I'm going to go and I'm going to check and I'm going to look for details in regards to policy positions moving forward. Not ridiculous broad strokes, but some actual details and what you're planning on doing. Again, you are running for the office, leader of the proverbial free world. Just saying, I think you might owe us a little bit more. WatchDog on WallStreet.com.